Travel west from Toronto and you'll come upon Kitchener, London, Leamington, Kingsville, and Harrow, a town made up of less than 3,000 people and home to Sellick equipment. It's where I met up with Nick, who told me this sizable project started in a most unusual place. This job came about in a very interesting manner. Tell us about that.
It came in a golf course, actually golfing. We both had a customer that we're dealing with. We just finished a customer's building that was doing the logistics for here. He was having a charity golf tournament. So he put us together in the same cart, and for the next 4 hours, we just talked about the families. And we never talked about the building, we just talked about families and business, and we got to know and develop a relationship.
Well, Nick, we're in a golf cart, but I'm not buying a building. Let's get out of here.
Let's go hit some balls in the crane bay.
Steve, tell me about Sellick equipment.
Sellick Equipment, they are a manufacturer of all-terrain forklifts. They've been around 50 years and they are third generation.
So they come to you and they say, you know what, we need a bigger, more sophisticated facility. Tell us what happened.
Correct. So really all they had was the challenges. They knew what the challenges were, the square footage. They needed a larger facility. They needed a facility that wasn't 100 years old. The first meeting we had, they didn't have anything on paper. They just knew that they needed a larger facility and all their challenges that they need to be met. So we had them come up with just a basic wish list, I guess if you want to call it, of what the production flow would be like. And we took that to paper, and then we called our DM from Robertson right away, and we started that design process so that we could make an efficient building that both met their needs and it could be built in an efficient manner.
Joel Grace, you're new to the role of district manager, but you've been with Robertson for a while.
Yeah, I've been with Robertson for about 3.5 years, year and a half as the district sales manager.
Now this project was originally spearheaded by Glenn Moore.
Yeah, that's right. When Glenn brought it in, I was the engineering and drafting manager.
So they come to you with this list, here's what we'd like. As you look at that list, what's the team thinking?
So what we did in this case was we got together with our internal team. We broke it up into different building segments, had engineering and drafting working on one side, but then also in tandem had engineering and drafting working on the other component, which would have been this the warehouse type facility fabrication.
And to your knowledge, had Robertson ever done anything like this before? Or this was something...
Not on this scale. Typically what we would do is we would have one engineer or one draftsperson working on it from all the way from start to finish, and then really just complete the project. With the schedule and timelines that we were looking at in this one, we couldn't do that.
So you bring Robertson in early, but there are other advantages of working with a company like Robertson.
Definitely, there's so many advantages working with Robertson because they handle from roof to floor, essentially, except for the concrete. Standing seam roof system, insulated metal panel system, and of course, the framing system. And then we also had interior partitions, so we'd use some PBR profile.
What we believe we bring to the table as an advantage is being a single source supplier. The roof panel being a double lock, probably our most popular panel that we were utilizing. The wall panel was a 4-inch insulated metal panel that came out of our Hamilton facility that we had recently opened up. And that 4-inch panel really, we believe, set the stage for success on this project. Being one trade, one panel, being able to close that building in very, very quickly, helped our partner get inside the building, working on the inside as opposed to putting steel up.
Overall, looking back at this, what would you say are the key traits that made this a success?
Well, we had a team. The teamwork was key, whether it be our design team or our team that included Robertson. And it was a one-stop shop. So we could literally control that timeline because they provided so many things for us.
A project of this magnitude and this scope with the challenges that come in our construction industry, you really can't do it without having a good team together. We were brought in early and asked our opinions on how we were going to make this successful. We listened to our partners' requirements. Without that communication, without teamwork, working together as opposed to working on our own individual islands or silos, we wouldn't have been able to make it happen.
It's such a comfortable feeling to be in a new building, a new design, open concept, unbelievable.
You're happy with Marccovechio?
Oh, very pleased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy, in fact, that he built a new house for you.
That's correct. He actually, I might as well build a new house. He renovated my father's place, and he did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we just completed it.
A little bit bigger than this place, but still quaint and cozy.
That's correct.
Congratulations on your new home.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Well, I got to tell you, Joel, Steve, this has been a terrific tour. Great work, Marccovechio, as always, and I want to see Bob Rollison.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing,
I
man?
thought that was you. What are you doing here?
Well, I retired, but then Denise retired, and she thought I should get out the house and get out from under feet,
So, what are you here? A couple days a week, or
Well, 7 days a week.
7 days a week?
Yeah, it's gotta supplement the pension,
It's a heck of a retirement package you got there.
That's
Listen,
good
Bob,
stuff.
the builder ship is down in Jamaica.
Wow.
Come on.
Irie.
Anything you want to say to them?
Hey, I always enjoyed the partnership forums. They're just so good for relaxing in the sun and creating those relationships that are so important afterwards when you get back. So, hey, I'm jealous.
That's great, Bob.
Enjoy
Those are
it.
great work. Now
Yeah.
get back to work.
Yep.
Get back to work.
Sorry, yeah, guys are watching.